Welcome to Broncho Talk. I'm your host, Brooke Gross, and today with me is Tennessee Mason, who will be talking to us about local businesses. Thank you for being here with us today, Tennessee. I was just wondering, what local business are you connected with?
The local business I'm connected with is my dad's local business. The name is IS Photographic. It's a photography service, obviously.
How has it impacted your sense of community growing up in the local business world?
So since I was a young child, my dad has been involved in local businesses. Before he owned his own shop, he was involved with a camera shop. That was where he worked before he opened up his own business. And around 2006 or 2007, that's when he opened up IS Photographic. And ever since then, I've always had a good sense of what other businesses were in the community, especially since he would take me to BNI meetings, which is business networking. So if you don't know what business networking is, it's where, it's very important with local businesses, because if you all get together like they do once a week, they refer each other to other businesses. For example, my dad with a photography business, if someone knows someone that needs their wedding pictures done, then they'll be like, oh, I have a good friend, Dave Mason, that will go and do your photography pictures. So being there and knowing specific businesses in our community has really helped me with that sense.
And why do you think it is important to support our local businesses?
So when you support a local business, you know exactly where your money is going. It's staying within your community. When you, for example, go to a bank that's not in your community, that's not based in your community. For example, Salem Bank is based in our community. It's a local business, but Chase is a big branch. And so going there, you don't know exactly where your money is going. But if you go to Salem, then you know that it will stay mostly within your community. If you go to my dad's photography business, instead of personal touch, you know that's staying within your community, and I think that's really important.
And what have been your some of your favorite memories about growing up living with a local business owner?
My dad has been able to have the opportunities to go to different places to take pictures. He's gone to Mexico for a wedding, which is really interesting. He has taken pictures of David Badaya, a gold medalist. He's done his wedding pictures and some modeling pictures, which is just, I've gotten to meet David Badaya through that. So I think that's pretty awesome that I got to do that, and pretty memorable too.
What are some common struggles that local business owners might face?
So especially for my dad, he has certain time periods during the season that he knows he'll have good revenue. For example, during the winter, he may not have as good of revenue as he would during the summer, as when all of his weddings and a lot of his engagements and his student pictures are coming in. With the winter, that's not always the case. And so that is just, if you work, for example, my mom works at a hotel, she always knows that money is going to be consistent. With my dad, he doesn't know when things are going to be consistent, basically.
Yes, and what are some specific jobs your dad has done as a local photographer?
So the things that he offers is practically anything. He's open to really any project he does, ranging from his most popular is weddings to brand deals. He'll take pictures. He's taken pictures of itty bitty nuts and bolts for a part. Like, he does that. He'll do practically anything. He does family portraits, senior portraits, all of it that you can imagine, really, and gold medalist portraits too.
Would you consider the gold medalist to be one of his most memorable?
At least for me, I would say. I don't know if I can speak for my dad, but for me especially, I think I would say that's probably pretty cool, the most exciting.
And what other businesses, other than your father's, do you admire the most and shop at or go there?
So a lot of the businesses that come to our house or do services for us is Mecco's Heating and Cooling. They have taken care of our, again, heating and cooling for as long as I can remember. We go to Beck's Auto Repair, which fixes my mom's car all the time. It sounds like a horrible thing, but her car does need fixed a lot. So we go there a lot. I get my hair done by local business owners, which I guess is kind of hard to escape of. Instead of going to Great Clips, I go to a local business, but usually hairdressers are pretty local. And there's just been quite a few. Again, I can't really name all of. We've redone our kitchen, or basically our whole house actually, by Henry Porter. They supply all of our products. And that's another thing, that how we get, we get to be able to redo our house is that my dad does trades. So he'll trade pictures for parts, which is pretty cool.
All right, well, that is something you should be very proud to be a part of. All right. Everyone, go out and support your local business. Thank you so much, Tennessee, for being with us today. This has been your latest episode of Broncho Talk.